Good morning, Seekers. Welcome to No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. If you like, become a member. Links in the description. Look at me, fresh out the shower. That's what we call it in the South, the shower. You know what I'm saying? We say things like wash. My granny always taught me all that. Color and wax. Not crayons, color and wax. So glad she's speaking on her bullshit. Who? Clue me in. Who's speaking on their BS? Who, New York J? Hi, Thunder. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Lock Dog. Hi, Thelma. Oh, I better put on live chat. Diamond Paul. Whoa, there you are. It blipped out for a minute. Good morning, Shelly Ray. Rosie, Janine. You thought I dyed my hair gray? No, it is gray. Good morning, Emotional Support Muffin. Look at all my members in here. Tammy M, thank you so much for buying that item last night. And thank you to the two other people that donated towards the wish list. I don't know what's happened with the wish list. I really don't. Listen, it's been 3 weeks, and in the last week, nothing has come. So people may have the items in their cart with good intentions. Even though, somebody clued me in that sometimes trolls will put it up. We're talking half the list. We're talking 40 things. Like they may just put it on their cart just so it looks purchased and never gets purchased. It is what it is. I'm not going to believe that. Sorry. I can't believe it. I'm going to believe people had good intentions. They're going through a hard time. Please, just delete the items out of your cart. I've already taken care of it. It is done. And thank you. Thank you all. You're all angels. These children are going to have a magical Christmas, and you are the reason. Thank you so much. Love you guys. And that's all I got to say about that. I did toss and turn last night going, do people really do that? With somebody? No. Not to kids. To troll me? Little old me? I already said whatever wasn't purchased, I would purchase it, and I did. I did. All of it. It's done. And I can deliver it. They did that to Letitia's wish list. Oh my. I didn't know it was a thing either. I don't even think like that. But oh my gosh. So this morning with my cup of coffee, a couple hours ago, I've been up since 6 because I go to bed early. I'm old, right? I love to go to bed early. Yeah, it's a new thing. Anyway, so I know it's going to be a magical Christmas. Thank you guys. I love you all. Next year, I think I'm going to do it a little different, though. When we find a family, I'm just going to do it different. We'll figure it out in a year. I ain't worried about it right now. Yes, I got your message, Cammie. Thank you. You were the only one that emailed me to say, yeah, I bought this and it'll be here on this date. I got no other emails, nothing. So I'm like, listen, I get it, man. Times are scary. Very scary. Biblically scary. I get it. You need to invest in, some supplies. You don't need to be worrying about a Christmas wish list, people. You need to start invest in your family, help your family out, get water, get whatever you need. It's very scary times, and I get it. So just delete everything that you got in your cart that has not been purchased. I took care of it. If I get duplicates, the things I bought, I will donate. I will donate it to a foster care home. For real. Yeah, spend time with your loved ones. Go out there, buy lots of water, please. Water and food, please. Look at this. Anyway, life's about love and fun. And I was watching that live, our leader over there with another leader. And I'm like, and I wasn't even listening to them because I already knew what was going to be said. You hear the cameras. And I'm like, oh, look at this. Look at this. This should have been done behind doors. And you find peace. But anyway, to me, I just call it a show. But anyway, the chat was the biggest chat I've ever seen on a live stream, right? Because everybody's all over the world is like, what's going to happen to all of us, right? Yeah, it was yada, yada, yada to me too. Just yada, yada, yada. And anyway, the chat, this is how you can watch human behavior. Forget what they were saying. Watch the chat. You will see good versus evil. It was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing. The good was a feeling of solidarity, right? We're all human beings. No matter what your culture, your religion, that is what you were raised with. That what makes you individuals. But then the evil, it's biblical. Yeah, it's huge. It's a divide. There's people that just don't realize that divided we fall. I was like, these people do all this stuff and we go after each other? Like, how come your eyes aren't where they should be? I don't get it. I don't get it. It is biblical. And, I mean, I can't even go into detail because you're not allowed to. You're just not allowed to. I can't even go into detail. I just going to tell you one thing. My stand is united. And want to know why? Because I'm from the United States of America. We're a melting pot of everybody. Everybody has something to offer here. And I am going to believe that because this is my environment, and I have met amazing people from all over the world with all different cultures and all different, like they have something to give. And I've met them. I have been more cultured because of them. And I just find this wild. No, this live chat was not moderated at all. Not at all. And it wasn't the news. It was a channel. It wasn't like your top media news. It was. I have to look at my history and tell you. Love from Russia. Thank you. Yeah, I know. We're just peasants, people. And none of us are better than the other, and none of us have any control over what they do. So to join in and hate, oh, it was really crazy. Yeah, I mean, we have had World War I, World War II. I mean, now we have more technology, we have more social media, so people can voice their opinions, good, bad, or ugly. And this isn't a video game. This is not the game of Risk, even though it looks like it. Conquering territories. I thought that was like way back in the days, but apparently no. And does it seem impossible? Because most of us have been raised. I mean, you got to remember, the last World War was World War II, and those vets are gone. Their memories, their fight, their knowledge is gone. We're in a whole new. This is like a technology versus territory fight. And people are easily influenced on social media, especially if you were raised by it. I wasn't. So it still always is astounding to me, the good versus evil on the internet. I mean, that blows my mind. But are we using social media to hurt each other? I don't know. But anyway, I was like, wow. So it doesn't, I mean, the fact that in our lifetime we may see the war of all wars is looking more probable, but I hope not. Right, Sugar Babe, you are right. And it is biblical. What's going on is biblical. When cultures and religions, people are very passionate about their culture and their religions, which is why I respect that, because I live in a country where we don't push people away. We give them their own culture, like enjoy your culture and your religion, and here, build your mosque, do what you want. And then your temples and your, build them. That's what makes America great. And in some countries, it's just, this is number one. You all are insignificant. It's a whole thing. And I've been trying to understand it. I've been trying to. You have to listen, I've been listening to some amazing theologists, and I like to wrap my brain around everything, even hatred. Because I don't know if it's indoctrinated, if it's social media, if it's, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Canada too has taken in, all countries. Yeah, this is biblical. You are right. So I don't know if we're going to witness in our generation the war of all war. I don't know. Because even in the game of Risk, if you ever played the game of Risk, you have allies and you have enemies. I've played the game of Risk with my son because he is one of them, like highly intelligent. When he was young, he was just 13. We played the game of Risk. It took 6 or 8 hours. It did. It did. It took like 6 or 8 hours, and I was totally into it. He had me totally into it. Like the whole game was all strategic, and if I had never played that game and seen the divisions and the allies, and if I would never played that game, I probably wouldn't be able to even tap into what's going on. I really wouldn't have. You love the game Risk? Yeah, that was something. I've only played it once in my life, and trust me, that was enough. That's an all-day event. Yeah, it is. And you, listen, like I said, you have to find a way to be at peace with your mind, because screaming on the internet, hating each other on the internet is not going to stop whatever they're planning. Period. You're just going to be a pawn in the game. And so you need to find a way to find peace, because stress, that's going to ruin your health, right? And your mental state, right? So you got to find peace. You got to find a way to feel like, okay, worst case scenario, location, and have what supplies that sustain life on you, with you. People say bug out bags and stuff, whatever you got to do. I'm just saying, you got to do whatever it's going to work for you to find peace. For me, it's sustaining life, water, food, and an escape plan. That's it. Whether it be fallout shelters in your area, whether it be underground, anything, subway stations, anything. Wherever you live, there has got to be a plan. And I hate to even say this, but maybe it's good for you. I mean, like when a family moves in a big house, don't they have to have a fire escape plan for the whole family? So your children know if this were to occur and you're on the second floor, like I honestly, I know people that have those ladders. They sit in a box right by the window. They're not tucked in an attic or in a basement. They sit right by the window in a box. You pull the ladder out, you hook it, and it rolls off the house, and down you go. There are people that actually have that. Maybe I come from like a prep family. I think I do. We've seen the news reports. Whenever I see something on the news like that, and my dog's in there, there's grandma's in there, save her. I say, well, you got to have an emergency plan. Yes, definitely, Jennifer. We're in a technical world, tech world, right? So people can put up false information to make people feel a certain way. Misinformation is probably the worst thing you can do to the human psyche, just to get them all worked up. So I just say, if you can't handle hours and hours of people saying one thing and people saying another and people saying prove it, like, it can make you dizzy. I try to just say in my mind, unless I see the proof and the receipts, I'm not going to buy into any of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I choose to internalize what I'm seeing. That's how I choose to do it. I've decided I won't run and hide. I'm going to sit in my lawn chair with my old dog beside me and hold up a sign that says, "Welcome back, Jesus." Oh, thanks for the imagery. That's gorgeous. Right? Yeah. That's gorgeous. That is beautiful. I'm going to be sitting out in the woods with lawn chairs, cooking something outside of Max, and looking at the beauty. The beauty of the woods, the beauty. I am. We talked about it last night. I'm not going to sit in this house. No. That's going to feel like, I don't know. That's just going to feel confined. You know what I'm saying? That'll feel confined to me. I'll take Max, 2 dogs, our supplies, and just go and enjoy Mother Nature. That's my plan. So, I pray for everyone. Human beings. Those born of God. Those born of evil are going to do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, rapture kind of stuff. But I don't know if we're at that point. They said, and the Bible says there'll be many wars. Many wars. So I don't, you know what? That's God's plan. I'm not even pushing that on the internet. I'm really not. It's what people, it just is what it is. So, has Foodie put anything out? Because I haven't even looked, because there's really more important things going on than Foodie. We know she likes to put things out there to incite people. We know when she lived in Canada, she hated the United States. When she moved to Kuwait, she just can't stand the Western world, because I guess that's like a social thing, right? Anyway, honestly, I put no weight into anything she says except for she wants attention. And there's a lot of that on the internet right now. To antagonize. Yeah. Yep, Jennifer, looking like a radicalized. That's what she does. Trust me, she doesn't even have the intellect to play a game of checkers, let alone a game of Risk, or even know where. There is no loyalties. It should be to human beings. That's it. Your loyalty should just be to human beings, not countries. That is stupid. It's human beings that love their life and their culture and their religions, and we're all under one umbrella of God. So being owed to a piece of land is not spiritual. It's territorial. And she just follows whatever because she needs to be controversial. That's her thing. And that is a big thing on social media. That gets them views. Oh my God, I worked. But when it comes down to a humanitarian level, and she got herself into a position, trust me, she would have a whole different attitude, would she not? Especially if she needed someone to save her. Wouldn't she? Would she even care where they're from? If somebody put a hand out to save her, would she care? No, because she's all about herself. She is ignorant of everything. Everything. From diet, right? To even being able to put together an intelligent thought. But she inserts herself in things she knows nothing about. Even animal care, which is a Google search away. I mean, can you imagine being that lazy? Where you can't even, hygiene, right? The list is as long as my arm, right? Anyway, I did buy this number 6. Let's see how it works, because I am completely out of my Lang money. Now, remember, I told you Temu, they haven't even shipped. Okay, so there was 2 orders. The first order, still just missing, disappeared, whatever. Anyway, may show up in a month or 2. I don't know. I don't really care. But anyway, it was because my foundations were all in that bag. So I had a second order where I ordered more. And that one is already 1 state away. That other package is 1 state away. But the one with my boots and stuff like that, that's the one that, I don't know. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. I don't get myself worked up. I can't. I cannot get myself angry, frustrated. I can't stand those emotions. And in honesty, it does nothing for you. If you can't control it, listen, you can only change the things you can control. Right? That's it. You can, react to shit you can't control, or, somebody acting a fool. But when it comes to your own life, you can only control what you can control. It does no good. It'll make you sick. You'll get ulcers, you'll get sick to your stomach, you'll get anxiety, you'll have panic attacks. Who wants to live in that state of mind? Not me. Not me. Not me. Raccoon Man, she's hopeless. No, stress is controllable. You can control your stress until you can't. But we're not in we're what? Listen, I choose to live every day finding something to laugh about. Or I was watching movies last night because I refuse to watch any of the bullshit on YouTube or any social media. I was like, I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to watch some movies. And I did. And thoroughly enjoyed it. You're laying off the Temu too? Yeah, me too. Yeah, they said, I don't know. You know what? I'll deal with them when I get back from delivering all these gifts. I'll deal with Temu if it hasn't come. And I was like, I even asked them, I said, why can't you just resubmit my order? I mean, whatever. I don't care. You're watching Christmas movies? Okay. You got your face cream and your eye serum. Yep, your sweatshirt's on the way, Sammy. Love you guys. Thank you for shopping in my store. I get it. It's Christmas time. Everybody's tight on money. It's the holidays. It's Thanksgiving. All that's coming. Don't worry about it. I just thank you all that ordered. I love you all. Even just being in here, giving me a thumbs up is support, and it makes me feel good. You honestly don't need to go beyond that. But I do thank all of you. Members, everything. because you're amazing and I get to make members content. And I love doing that. Love you too. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Not bad. We'll see when we mix it in. Okay. Not bad. Well, you know what? Maybe this is the one I should have. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I don't engage in people that are looking for allies to go after people or hurt people. I'm not interested in any of that on social media. Like I said, thank you, Jesus. I'm Gen X, and I could never imagine using social media to get out my hatred, frustration, anger, or I couldn't. Like I try to make fun of what I'm reacting to, and yeah, if I think somebody's has evil intentions, I'm gonna bring it to light. Because it even tells you that in the Bible. It does. Go look it up. What is it, John 3:20? Huh? Oh, I don't know. Oh my. We gotta see how this blends out. Hold on. Oh my. I am gonna look like a freshly dipped Cheeto. Oh my. Hold on. We're going to get... Oh my. Okay, a little golden, people. Listen, I have no more foundation. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blend it in really good. Trust me. Just relax. Don't anybody panic. I'm just kidding. Nothing bothers me. Nothing bothers me. Is it blending? Okay, you give it a minute, it'll blend. Then we're gonna go in there. Listen, we're gonna go in there and add what we got left in here. This will help. Okay, that's helping. We're gonna take some of the hue off. God, I wish my foundation would come. Now listen, I may have to go buy some. No, that other bag will be here. That other bag will be here. Because that's all I cared about was my foundation. So that other bag will be here with more. Because that's all I cared about. Okay, hold on. Now, we're going to go in there and kick it down a notch. All right, I think we're good. Are we good? I don't have my glasses on. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad, right? I know. You know what? I don't really have to wear makeup. In fact, I really enjoy the summer when I have a little tan. But I've been trying to stay out of the sun because I'm getting older. And I'm just, I don't know. I kind of like, not looking like I just got out of bed when I go out and do things. And I have things to do today. There we are. It's great. Thank you. I love you. And then listen, we can go in there. We can create a little division in the undertones, right? We can do a little bit of highlighting here, right? Just a little bit here. That'll change it. We won't be one solid color. There we go. I'm supposed to do my microdermabrasion machine today. I'm going to do it tonight before bed and lube up my face. I'm working on this because I want to. Hold on, I'll be right with you, chat. We'll put a little bit here. Highlight the nose. Take a little bit of, and then we got to really blend this in. We'll get the beauty blender out. Just highlight right there a little bit. Go in here. Clean up the shadows. Right? We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're going to get our beauty blender. I did get this off Temu, by the way, and I love it. We're going to chill everything out. There we go. Listen, you can work with anything. If I had to work with sidewalk chalk, I would make a masterpiece. I'm not playing. I would. Good for you, Christy. Yes, watch people that put a smile on your face or lighthearted. That's what YouTube should be all about. It should be all about hanging out with people, having fun, kind of like a group, like a big old group Zoom, right? Target has one of the most wonderful beauty blenders. Nice. I have so many. I can't make an all-natural foundation. Let me tell you why, Tammy. I could, because I've looked into it. It's just stains and undertows, but it's kind of like the same concept of when I was doing the t-shirt shop, right? There are different body shapes. People like crew neck, people like V-neck, people like loose, people like, fitted. You can never create enough inventory for every skin tone, every shade. It probably would be horrifying. Yeah, the pigments alone. Leave it to the big companies that have the money and the factory to do it. Some people like dewy, some people like matte, some people need moisturizing, some people have oily skin. No way. This is from Temu. It's called Mint, Sweet Mint, and I love it. It's like perfect. Hi, Antonis. Hi, Jarella. So that blended pretty good. All right. We can get by. We can get by with number 6 until number 5 comes in. See, number 5 doesn't have a golden base. It has a more neutral. This one, as you can see, side by side. See? This is muted. This is golden. This is what I just put on my face. I bought a lot of shade colors to see if there was any better than number 5. Because I have more of that, this just works. It's a neutral. But look at it, it's gone. We're going to save this. If I have to mix some of my face cream in there and get a brush and get it out of the corners, I will do it. You use golden ones. There you go. Jarella. Oh my God. I don't know why, but no, it was Leon. Never mind. It was a thought. Yeah, well, I have looked into all kinds of things. Lip stains. I tried with crushed raspberry. I've looked into a lot of things. I was going to make a tinted chapstick with crushed raspberry powder, but the stain wouldn't stay in the chapstick. Don't think I didn't. I did a few batches, but the stain would not stay in the chapstick. It swirled through it. It didn't dye the whole thing. So I just gave up. I gave up. I really wanted to try the Lang Money, but I've been hesitant to try Temu. I get it. Well, let's just say out of like 7 orders, this is the first time they've lost one, so that's pretty damn good. Let's just say that. This is the first time they've lost one. So I've been batting pretty good. And the other one that I ordered after that one is already just 1 state away, which means it'll be here tomorrow. And it's got to be, just things that happen. Can you even imagine? Do you know how many orders they probably get a day? That's why I'm not going to be like, it's just like, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. I'm fine. I love the Lang Money, yes. Stays on all day. It doesn't matter because most people use the raspberry. I know beet powder's another one. But a lot of people use the raspberry for lipsticks. And I like the vegan aspect of it. But I'm not using dyes or micas. And I wanted to try it with the raspberry. It didn't work out. I'm over it. I get over things very quickly. I don't know. I don't dwell. I think I was raised that way, to not dwell on anything. Because in the end, whatever the outcome's supposed to be, it'll be. I guess I believe in the universe. I also believe in free will, though. You have the will to do what's right. And things, bad things can happen to you. It's not the end of it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lesson. It's a curveball. And then if you just keep following your path and quit trying to take control, like I always say, surrender, things come organically. But people that are so insecure that they have to control human beings, they got to control people's thoughts and create the outcome, they're the ones that never get to see the beauty in just letting go. Just let go. Well, you know Foodie Beauty Bella. You know Foodie Beauty. She's not going to give up her McDonald's and Starbucks just because they support Israel. Listen, just like I know she was eating that maple sausage and that shit one made from chicken. Everybody knows. I do not believe in my mind that she is so quit having faith in the fact that she is telling you things that are blatantly obvious that she's not doing. There's a baby up in here. I love my Yana, my Nana. I love my Nana. This one. He's something else. Why do you always need a hug? Because you're little. You got nothing to do. You got no toys to play with. Why don't you go bug your brother? Jexy Poops. Little Jexy Poops is in the house. I'm only buying Shelly's face cream. Even my husband's noticed a difference in my skin. Oh, mine? I even showed a picture to everybody before I created it 4 years ago what my skin looked like. And I've had no injections, none of that. I'm not even like routine about the microdermabrasion or anything. Because I'm always like, gotta take a shower, gotta go here. And it's not like I can sit down for 20 minutes, right? And I did that with you the other day. So tonight, I'm putting it back on my desk. Because tonight when I wash my face, I'm sitting here and I'm getting this done. I'm gonna get religious about under my eyes with my microdermabrasion. Jexy knows he's cute. You have met a dog that looks like, he's Brendel. He's a Brendel color. And Tiggs is white with gold spotted. Which is actually number 2 preferred color scheme in a Chihuahua. Of course, number 1 is the white. Like Paris Hilton had, the white or tan. Then second is the white with the gold spotted. Brendel, is not one of the most sought after. Aww. Our last dog passed 2 weeks ago. Aww. Wow, Mississippi. Yeah, I wouldn't get another one. No more pets. I won't have my heart broke. Plus, I'm getting old, and it is a lot of work. And I want to, retire and be able to travel. As soon as my husband can retire, we want to go do things. So, they're going to be 10 years old this year. And God willing, I hope they live. I mean, they're very healthy. The vet just told me. I keep them up on everything. I'm going to try this today. I don't know if this... Yeah, it's dried out. Yeah, that's useless. Garbage. Those didn't last long. But I do like the pen ones, the Siler. Because you can create hairs. See? Shake it. Wait, is Tiggs a Boston? No, he's a Chihuahua. They're both full-blood Chihuahuas. They both have dew claws. Pure breed. Most pure breeds have dew claws. He is a full-size Chihuahua. People started, it's like anything, right? You have a little teacup, and then you want to breed teacup to teacup, even though it's really hard on a female. They usually only get 1 or 2 puppies. But Tiggs, he's full size. That was the normal size of a Chihuahua. Anywhere from 10 to 13 pounds is the normal size of a Chihuahua. Jaxie's 4 pounds. He's what they consider a miniature. And then there's the teacups. They're 2 to 3 pounds. Hi, Reality Chica. You didn't really miss much. We're just hanging out. Sometimes we have more intelligent things to share with each other and bounce off each other than whatever Foodie's willing to give us. My God, her content is literally just screaming, I don't want to do this anymore. Isn't she? Isn't she? She don't even care to entertain people anymore. She don't even care to have a good, strong conversation anymore. She dumped all her mods for Salah. She's dumped her life for him. So good on you. Good on you. I hope it works out for you. But I did notice more reaction channels are just like, what are we supposed to do with this now? What are we supposed to do going forward? Well, it should be your personality that got your audience. So why would it be Foodie Beauty? Yeah, we're like, Foodie Beauty who? We get more conversation and more laughs out of telling real stories and shit, right? Because you people are comedic geniuses. Her channel looks like depression. It looks like she's waving a white flag, right? My life sucks. He's not who you think he is. Help. That's what it looks like. Because any woman that is completely connected and in tuned with their life partner, right? Their channel, their content is going to be a vibe that you all would feel. Not this. She is trying to medicate the shit out of herself. Why would you need medication if you're living the best life you ever lived? Everybody's over her. Yeah, this is nuts. People, they're doing hashtag blackout. I said, why do you even have to create a crowd? I mean, if you want to black her out, black her out. But why do you got to create a crowd? See, that's the shit I don't like. People that got to be a part of something to be something. Walk your own path and hang out with people that make you laugh, or at least, they're funny or intuitive or some shit. Have some life things they can teach each other. I tell you, the mob mentality on social media. I mean, TikTok, you know what? Let's talk about it. TikTok, in my opinion, is the largest group creating social media. They do trends of the stupidest shit. Hey kids, go to the freezer section of your grocery store, film it, have your friend film it, and lift the lid and lick the ice cream and put it back. You corn-fed inbreds. This is what we're dealing with. And now, I swear, I can't even make this shit up. Don't ever even click the live button. You don't even want to know what these people do live. They are the most ill-informed, having debates I've ever seen. It is feelings. That's it. The most ill-informed. Honest to God, I said we would have been in big trouble if our parents would have seen us acting like this. I mean, there's people going on there dressing like a tree. I identify as a tree. No, you identify as somebody who needs attention and you finally found it on the internet. You don't identify as a tree. Stop. Even though it entertains the shit out of me. And then people are like, yeah, I understand. You need to live in a state where the sun shines. You're a tree. I'm like, am I here? I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, get me the Fritos. Get me a caffeine diet soda. I'm in. I gotta watch this. They all think they're philosophers, right? They're the philosophy of social media groups. That's it. We're just a group. We're gonna come together and we're gonna make this a reality for you people. It is hysterical. Honest to God, I can't do it. Oh my God. But, you know, it's interesting. If you like to study human behavior and you don't feel any certain way, it is pretty crazy to watch. I identify as a millionaire, right? I identify as an asshole American, so here we go. I'm not allowed to? Damn. I'm not allowed to? Is that not on the list? Is that not on the list? Aren't we able to create a list, our own identities? Because people don't like me to be asshole American. Isn't that like pronoun shaming me? I don't know the rules. The rules of social media. I don't really care. I am entertained by it, though. Is one darker than the other? Are we good? Yeah, your opinion's not on the list either. You can't be an opinionated either. So, just a homo sapien. Opinionated homo sapien. No. There you go. Yeah, these are people that need their own club based on years and years of feeling like an outcast. Now they finally, here you go. You got a microphone. You got spotlights. Have a heyday. That's what we're dealing with. I'm like, huh. And it's sad. Because kids are cruel. Kids are cruel when kids are growing up. You can really hurt when people want to be a part of something when they're a kid and they're constantly teased and outcasted. That's shitty. But you're grown now. You're grown. It is time for you to do your part in the world, in society. You cannot stay in the fetal position with a baby blankie and your stuffed animal and run with that, because the only person you're hurting is yourself. Because in the end, everything that happens, like all this craziness, it will unhappen. And then where are you going to be? When somebody says, oh, shut up, we're done with that, right? Where are you going to be? You're hurting yourself. You could be spending all this energy, making things better, coming together, seeing things differently, and working together to make a better situation. But no, let's just stay in our groups. Oh, God. Yeah, that's where we're at. Yep. But it will undo. I'm just letting you know. You may think that this is a thing for life. Oh, you'll see, sweetheart. That's not how things work. Bell bottoms don't stay in style. Low-rise jeans don't stay in style, right? All it takes is, a group to go, shut up, and you're done. You're done. They thrive off dark energy. Well, I think they just really are lost, and this is it for them. But unfortunately, if you're not like financing your ideas and you're just woe is me kind of shit, in the end you lose, because it will all end. We have seen, at my age, do you know how many times we've seen things turn over with a different twist? Many. Bell bottoms have come and gone. At least, well, let me see, we got the 60s. Then we had the 80s, where they came back again. And here we are again. You see what I'm saying? And people with money are able to influence people into fitting in. And I just don't. Yeah, we're back to the boyfriend jeans and the elephant pants, which we used to call the MC Hammer pants, by the way. The cargo pants, all that's coming back with a little twist. It's it. I you know what? Sometimes I do wish they would just shut the whole thing down. But then again, I wouldn't be able to be entertained. I'd have to sit out on the porch hoping somebody's going to entertain me. So the one thing I do love is the whole mindset. I just don't buy into it. I'm just like, listen, You know, you got to get yours, you know. You got to be out there hustling in the real world. Social media, how many people have found out on YouTube? You may have a little rise in your channel, a false sense of security financially, and you're going to see the fall. This is not sustaining. This is just supposed to be fun. But see, some people found that they could actually take from people, and now they're entitled, or they demand it, or they get evil. Right, Chantal? You had your little run with the Natter thing. That's because it was a shit show, and it was unpredictable and funny, and it was entertainment. May not have been entertainment for you, but you chose to film it. Not our problem. You could have kept that shit secret and just kept doing your content, and you would have grown organically, and you would have kept that crowd. But no, when you seen that rise with Natter, you stepped it up and stepped it up and stepped it up, and you told more secrets and more shit. We were just like, whoa, right? And now, and you're out there gonna strike people, and reactors reacting to. We've been reacting to your shit for years. You have documentaries on you. You had no problem with that until you lost your paycheck. Now you blame it on everyone else. Big surprise, just like the whole cat thing. Good God. I mean, you'd have to be a numbnut to actually think that BBJ is in worse shape now than when she was crying constantly on your channel. Sorry. I'm not a numbnut. Plus, I've seen the vet reports, so I know the vet's doing everything in their power. They're not miracle workers, but they will make sure your pet and your loved ones are free of pain. When they get old, they will do everything in their power. So you can't manipulate or gaslight people with a brain and some semblance of intelligence. You can't. If that's your way of making excuses or coping with, I just really don't think you cared. I really don't. I really don't think you care about people either. I really think you only care about yourself and impressing somebody by taking on their identity and their beliefs. That's some sort of thing that I would never, no. I stand alone, strong, and true to my convictions. And I'd rather be with a man that respects that. Not someone who tries to control me or me try to control them. That's weak. That's coward shit. I'm just saying, we react to your content because we're going to bring the dark to light. It even says in the Bible to bring the dark to light. Expose. They will never see the light, so you need to expose the dark. But you're running around threatening people's channels. Really? Do you have that much control to threaten people's channels? Really? I'm glad you think so. Because in the end, it will backfire. Eventually. So you keep threatening people, girl. You do that, girl. Look what happened to Natter. He struck all those channels. They stopped reacting to him. He's only got one guy reacting to him, right? And his channel is, he's lucky he even makes the $100 to get paid once a month. Yeah, there's plenty of people out there doing shitty stuff on the YouTubes to people and kids and animals that we can go find to expose. Yes, everything done in the dark will come to light. Yes, it will. And in the Bible, it says to expose it. Expose evil and darkness. Yeah, and the Bible also said he'll send strong delusions. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, Shigeroki. Absolutely. There's things going on behind the scenes that probably are, well, she always gives herself away by her emotions. That's beautiful, by the way. That lets you know things are not good. She can't pretend. That's the one thing Foodie Beauty sucks at, is acting. She cannot pretend she's at peace and happy and fully engulfed in her new revert Islam religion. No. She can't. She can't. She can't pretend. She's a sucky actor. Right on, right on. I'm not going to do eyeliner or eyeshadow today because it does bother my eyes during the day. I'm going to do a little bit of mascara and wrap this bow up. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, I get the phone calls. It's unbelievable. My lips are not going to match the sound because I got a phone call. It throws the whole thing off. I don't know why. Just give it a minute. Look at that. I've been putting the face cream on my eyelashes. Nutrients. That's amazing. Wow. I have. Oh, I should have done powder before I did this. Whatever. I'll wait for the mascara to dry. I do that all the time and then it smears everywhere. You know what would make Foodie Beauty's channel come back from, you know, the views come back? Is if she actually was believable. If she actually practiced what she preaches. If she wasn't doing nefarious shit and lying just to see if she can get a reaction out of people. That's what toddlers do. They will throw tantrums and or even just really shitty humans. They will slander and smear people when they're hurting. And, oh, I'll use this cute little thing. If she was just honest, but I don't think she can be honest. I don't think she knows how. I think she has spent a lifetime manipulating people, family, to get what she wants because she has no skills. She has no life skills. Nor is she interested in, who cares? I love watching it. I love finding the nuggets. Oh, I love this little brush. I like finding the nuggets. I really do. It's entertainment for me. Maybe I like to, I don't know. I like the mystery of it all. Right? She couldn't tell the truth to save her life. No, if it doesn't benefit her, no way. She's no way she's going to ever become humble and drop to her knees and surrender. No, the devil don't surrender. The devil doubles down. I love watching the demise of evil. I love watching good prevail. That's one of my favorite sports. Humble yourself, Foodie, and be honest with, she can't. There's some people that just can't. They got to run a game. They don't know what to do. They really don't. They don't have the tools or the spirit or the drive. No, it's easier to deceive, right? Yeah, easier to deceive. For some people, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'd be freaking out. Plus, you'd live in a state of non-reality, like a pseudo-reality between lies and truth. Like you get wrapped up in that in your head. You don't even know who you are. And that's why she looks to other people for her identity. Little Red Riding Hood. That's why she looks to other people for identity. She'll follow their lead. She has no passion for anything except for food. And that shows. Yeah. If she shows her real weight, she'll get her views back. No, she won't. She won't get her views back. Who cares what she weighs? I mean, my God, look at her. Who cares? Nobody cares. I could care less if she stepped on a scale and said, here's what I weigh. So, Amber Lynn did it. Do you think people like Amber Lynn? Amber Lynn goes right on the scale. She'll show you her true weight, but she still manipulates people. She still threatens people when her views are down, her paycheck's low. These are people who never want to work. So they would rather be controversial, manipulative. They would rather live their life deceiving just for money. You remember, love of money is the root to all evil. So there's that. Let's just watch it, shall we? Let's watch it. That ship has sailed. Nobody cares about her weight. I don't care what she weighs. Roll down the escalator, run around in a bikini. Yeah, well, that's how she got all her views, was being funny. I mean, she always lied. If it made her look bad, she lied, but at least she was funny and real. Now, look at this. What? And you think that people just blindly need to follow you because they did for years? No. It's called, we're sick of this show. It's stupid. We gave it a whole nother season, right? We gave it a whole nother season. And we've had some laughs. Trust me. We have to make laughter out of it. Comedy. And that's fine, because I enjoy that. But we're waiting to see how this ends. We're waiting to see how it ends. And it's only going to end one of two ways, sweetheart. You better hope it don't end the second way I'm thinking. Oh, it has nothing to do with Hospital Ark or anything. That's inevitable. It has to do with what country will she be allowed in? The season sucked. It is quite the soap opera. It's just boring right now. Oh, absolutely, Raccoon Man. And a Hospital Ark is inevitable. It's just inevitable. I mean, you can only, listen, I don't know how long that key has been running without an oil change, but its days are numbered too. Its days are numbered too. I'm just saying, you can only run a machine so long abusing it before it finally goes kerclunk, kerclunk, kerclunk. Right? Which is why I take care of my vehicles. Full synthetic on my Jeep since day one. 0 miles on that car. When I got it, switched the whole thing to synthetic immediately. I mean, you get 5,000 to 8,000 miles on synthetic. Runs clean, right? It's more expensive, but who gives a shit? You're talking about a car. So anyway, put beautiful tires on it, right? I mean, you got to take care of shit. Your body, your soul, your psyche. Look at her psyche. If you're not following God or whatever religion you took a shahada to, do you know what I'm saying? If you're not following that oath, everything's falling apart on purpose, and she still thinks she's in control, which is funny. We're watching it. We're watching what happens when evil professes spirituality and thinks they can run the game. We're watching what happens. It's not really punishment. It is a fight between good and evil. We're watching it. It's kind of like The Exorcist. You know what I'm saying? Right? Laughing at the religion, right? Smoking THC, overeating, lying, holy shit, chastising other Muslims. Yeah, this is a no-no for a reason, because you took an oath that you would abide, and you're not. It's just sometimes people don't do good. No, that's a choice. Free will. Who did she denounce? Who, what? Pete? Who? What is the backstory? What did she say about him? Oh, the Prime Minister, of Canada. Listen, she has no allegiance to anything except a man. Don't even. If you're Canadian, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, none of us really care for our leaders right now, can we be honest? Because they're not really asking us how we feel, because they don't care. They don't care. Love thy neighbor, love thy friends, love thy family, people. Well, she should stay in Kuwait. Oh, absolutely, forever. Yes, you do that. Or if your man gets deported to Syria, go with him. Go on, go with him. That's your role now. You stand by your man. I'm all for it now. Don't even go home. You've probably pissed off a lot of people there, and it just may not be good. No Name says, yeah, please go with him. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If he gets deported to Syria, she needs to go over there and support her man. Absolutely, Coronado. She's got herself into quite a pickle, and we're here waiting for it. Yeah. Yeah, did Michael Jackson write that song? Right. They don't even care about us. Yeah, he did. He wrote a lot of songs where he's trying to get your attention, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, they should be putting those posters up in Canada instead of New York City. And she's really lucky that French Fry Girl didn't file animal neglect charges on her. She could have. I don't know what the window is, but she could have. She could have. She could have went to the Crown. And that's a big deal in Canada, I hear. Yeah, I don't think he is either. Because he would have put an end to all of this. He would have never allowed her to go on the YouTube live and slander his friend's wife and all that stuff. He would have never allowed that. If he was who he says he is, that would have never happened. The vet definitely could have, yeah. Thank you, Holly. Listen, I don't know. I love. My soul is full of love. So I am not trying to be the voice of reason or any of that shit. I'm just like, this is who I am. I can't be anybody else. I can't absorb everyone's energy, or there's no way I would be on YouTube, because that would be like so exhausting, would it not? If you absorb everybody's pain, hate. I love absorbing everybody's love, but I won't absorb haters. I'm sure there's a group for you. There's a group for you, right? Maybe you'll identify as a devil. Ooh, yay! Get the horns put in, right? They could put balloons in there. Get that skin stretching, right? Get the horns put in. I don't know what, silicone, plastic. Get those put in, right? Have the teeth, whatever you got to do, file these center ones down. Isn't that how the devil does? These are filed down, so all these hang. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I'm just saying, there's got to be a group for you. But you can't take our energy, and you can't make us hate. We can't even make us hate you. You can't. Because in the end, good always wins. Always. Good always wins. Maybe that's why she hasn't gone back to Canada. I'm thinking, she's thinking, I don't even know what she's thinking, nor do I even, I can't. My brain doesn't even work, like, in circles like that, Just a hamster running in the wheel in your brain until the hamster gets tired and then you're done for the day. I can't even, my life is a system of priorities and lists of things that need to be accomplished and accomplished now. That's why, I don't take people's money from my store and then don't mail their shit. That I don't even think like that. I'm like, I can't wait to get this out so you can enjoy your products. Now listen, I still have 3. Arizona, still 98, 100. It's ridiculous. But hopefully Monday, you guys will be in the 80s or something like that. I'm going to keep looking. Yeah, we don't play in the sandbox with drama and toxicity. If you get off on that, then you can't sit there and pretend as a creator that you're just standing up for yourself. You are embracing hatred and you can't wait to spit it back out. And that's the truth, foodie. It's got nothing to do with defending yourself. Half the time you start the shit. You whistle it in. Just like you did, Marty. You run around the YouTubes looking for something controversial and news stories that affected children and stuff, and you spout your mouth off and you whistle everyone in so that they can give you that that hateful energy. I'm sorry, but anyone that's taken an oath to God is not out there looking for evil spirits or evil energy. They're not. They're just like at peace. And it will show. You are not at peace. I'm going to guess you're in a pretty hairy situation. And you can't control it. And there's a lot of energy that we're catching from you and Salah. Yeah. But you keep trying to convince us, sweetheart. Yeah. Because it's not working over here. And every time you go at FFG, guess what? Everyone flocks to her channel and super chats her. So that's not working. You're going to need a whole new thing. Yeah, dark place. Right. She's been in that dark place for many years, I'm going to assume. She's possessed. Of course she's not at peace. No. She could be. She used to be an atheist, so. The devil will always disguise under religion, which is weird, but it's true. They know every verse of the Bible, too. The devil. Yeah. Well, yeah. She takes her anger out at Salah on FFG. She used to do it with Nader. When she was mad at Nader, she wouldn't even say his name. She would just go after people. Dee Dee's mom, Dee Dee, her members. So she's got a path. She's got, well, I mean, this is as clear as saran wrap. For real. I mean, you'd have to be an absolute sponge brain or on pills, high or drunk, to actually not see this. I mean, really. Dita's like, she's possessed. It's probably from the Ouija board. She never closed it out. Yeah, the devil is a fallen angel. They know every verse of the Bible. Sammy Smith, I love you too. Canadian, love my Canadians. $13.99. Fishy kiss. Let's do fishy lips. Oh yeah, lippy. There's the fishy lips. Good for you, Sandra. I respect all beliefs. I don't try to push anything on anybody. And everybody does make mistakes, but they also repent and ask for forgiveness too. And so if you hurt people on the internet, then it is up to you to ask for forgiveness on the internet, foodie. Not make excuses. Because true repenting is a cleansing. And whatever, don't care. I'm here to watch. Listen, you worship the devil, whatever you worship, I don't really care. We're just here to watch it play out on the internet like a TV show. We ain't getting involved. We're not involved. We don't care. That's what you don't get. You're the only one that cares about the platform in that way, where you're trying to take people's energy and manipulate, and we don't care. It's absolutely entertaining to watch somebody fight between good and evil. We're like, I hope good wins. That's all we were doing. And it's what we're still doing. It is better than TV, isn't it? Anyway, guys, I'm going to piss off and get on with my day. If anything happens, I'll be live later. I love y'all, and we pray for everyone. Every religion, every culture. This is your culture. This is whatever you were raised in is your culture. So please don't attack other people's cultures. We need to put mad respect on that, because we can learn something from everybody. And countries are just lines in the sand. They're not about hate and allies. That's something you've been told. We're human beings. We're the peasants. We're the peasants. And we either come together or we don't. And that is biblical. This division is biblical. Anyway, let's pray for everyone. I think the more people that pray for peace and love, the stronger it'll get. I hope. Because whatever is possibly coming down the pike, man, get prepared. Have a plan. Please. And get out of the city if you can. If you can't, have a plan. Subways, anything underground, whatever you got to do. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay strong. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.